www.fashionpolicetv.com.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the presidential candidate from OPP, Olokpa Political Party, Mr. Olokpa, as he presents his manifesto.
Good day, fellow Nigerians. I want to welcome you specially to my campaign here in Abuja at the Eagle Square. I want to specially welcome all dignitaries from far and near, all native doctors here present, all wishes and wizards that came to grace this occasion. I can see the Queen of the Coast, the militants here present, representative from the Boko Haram department, all Agberos, Jaguda, that made it a point of duty to attend my campaign here in Abuja. All market women, all taxi drivers, distinguished guests from the United Nations, the EU, and the ECOWAS here present. I want to welcome you specially to the presentation of my manifestos. Well, in case you don't know, I'm Mr. Olokpa from the African biggest political party, OPP, Olokpa Political Party. I'm here to read my manifestos and also address some of the things I'm going to do for Nigeria if voted as the president in the forthcoming election. Now I have just 3-point agenda and I will be explaining them one by one. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, my 3 agendas are security, transportation, and tourism. Now permit me to explain this to you one by one. Security. As a good and peace-loving president, I'm going to make security my topmost priorities in this country. Past presidents have found it difficult to provide security for its citizens. What I will do is that I'm going to close down all police stations in this country and retire all policemen. Then I will buy gun and bullets enough, free of charge, for everybody. More bomb factories will be established across the country for easy access to all civilians. With that, there will be nothing like thief coming to your house to steal, because he knows that you get gun for us too. If anybody bail up you, you bail up and back. If anybody shoots you, you shoot and back. If anybody bomb you, ladies and gentlemen, you bomb and back. With that, there will be peace and security across the country. So vote for me. Ladies and gentlemen, my number 2 agenda is transportation. All roads in Nigeria will be maintained like those in the ancient city of Benin before Adam Oshomole come. Nigeria will focus more on aircraft and watercraft as means of transport. Now, for watercraft as means of transport, I want to introduce using our Nigerian Mami water to transport people through the sea. By then, we are going to register all Mami water in this country, from River Niger to River Benue to River Ethiopia and other rivers across the country. Now, talking about aircraft, that is where our witchcraft will come into play. Because remember, Nigeria have the highest number of witchcraft in the whole of West Africa. Now that Nigerians traveling to Americans and other European countries undergo serious security screenings and molestation in airports, it's not very good. But with our witchcraft as means of transport, we can fly to any country without screening, even without visa. And now when we say plane, the four corner for this country, like mango, our witchcraft cannot fall. And now even the issue of bad weather, the plane cannot fly, our witchcraft, they can fly in any weather, making witchcraft transport the most fastest, cheapest and convenient means of transportation in this country. Thirdly, tourism. All the madmen in this country will be registered, kept in one place, because I have been told that we have 18 million madmen in this country. Now money be that. And I will look for somebody like Teriji and Derele to head that department, because we'll never sit with the Christ like those people. But that time we will build somewhere where foreigners will come and look at our madmen. Very, very important. With that, we can make money from that department. But before I forget, there will be massive import and export in this country, which is modern day slavery. We will export Nigerians to China in exchange of very important goods like fertilizers, razor, pin, toothpaste, and rubber spoon. And it will help to boost the economy. Since oil price not fall, these are measures, austerity measures, that will balance the economy. I've been speaking on the agenda. I know the journalists around, they have one or two questions to answer me. So I will give them the opportunity to answer me these questions. So over to you. Okay, come and answer your question.
Mr. President, sir, how are you going to solve this Boko Haram problem?
That's a very fine question, young man. You know, as a former head of a state, a former soldier that fought alongside Ojukwu in the Civil War, these are things we know. You understand? The issue of Boko Haram is very simple. These people, they are clamoring for Islamic State. What we do is that we give them Sambisa Forest. You understand? Sambisa Forest can contain 4 states. They can use that as their state and fence the country around. With that, they cannot get access into the country. So, the issue of Boko Haram, by then will be settled. Who like to go Sambisa can go. Who like to lead the country can they? You understand? That's a very perfect solution for the Boko Haram problem. Excuse me, Mr. President. Mr. President. Mr. President.
How are we going to fight corruption through the judiciary?
Thank you. That's a very good question. I will give you a good answer. You understand? We are going to equip our shrine. You understand? Put more AC. We close all high court, federal, state. We are not using those courts. You understand? When we empower our native daughters, politicians, they can't go to shrine to swear that they are not stealing money. You understand? Because the gods will strike them dead. So when we empower our native daughter, you see, the crime will reduce. But after that, they go arrest you, say, anything you say or do will be used against you in the shrine. You see, these things are things that will reduce corruption to the minimum. Can any politician told me we use these means to bring down corruption to the minimum? So our gods will be empowered to take care of justice through the shrine. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. President, sir. Mr. President. Mr. President.
Mr. President.
What are you going to do for those that are tired of the country?
Thank you very much. When you tired for something, please. Thank you very much. When you tired for something, you leave. You understand? If the country tire you, you leave. In fact, we are going to create a company. I want to leave Nigerian Transport Company. It will be positioned close to Cameroon. There will be one at Lagos. You want to leave the country, we transport you free of charge to leave the country, not be by force. So I promise that my government will be all inclusive, from the wishes to the wizard, from the madman to the Agbero to the Mame Water. There will be unity within in and outside the country. You understand? This is a clear indication that you should vote Olokpa for president. This is not a one-man, one-vote campaign. This is one man, 200 votes. Let the rigging begin. You understand? We need leaders like me to take this country to the next level. And I'm telling my opponents, if they don't step down for me, if they don't step down, 2015 will be peaceful. I know why. Small identified people with SSS for the country, so I'm just trying to contain myself. Before I leave the studio, I want to thank my vice presidential running mate Buhari. Thank you for accepting to be my vice president. And also thank my campaign manager, Good Luck Jonathan, for helping me to campaign. That's very good. You guys are working tirelessly. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, 2015 is a year for peaceful election. Let's go out to elect our leader. Your voter's card is your power. Say no to thuggery. Say no to election violence. Let peace reign. Let's vote and no fight. My name is Olokpa, aka MC Olokpa, and I say do the right thing come this election 2015. Yes, I. Okay, we'll end that like this. Now to get more information, you can contact us on 070-3973-7371. You can enter our website www.fashionpolicetv.com. You can send us email theolokpashow@gmail.com. Yes, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, before I leave this studio, I want to present to you another brand new song from one of Nigeria's finest musicians. Ladies and gentlemen, 2015 is staunch year for everybody. I want to present to you TJ Ace with another banging single, Staunch. Oh yeah, now let the music play. Until I see you next time, MC Olokpa is still my name. Peace out.
Money mind TJ Ace. Money mind TJ Ace. Me have to step up on me race. I say them no, them no, them no, them no. Can me say them yo, them no, them no, them no. When we step in the club, we be staunch. The girls they call us, we be staunch. We pumping bottles, we be staunch. Everybody them a shout, we be staunch. I say them no, them no, them no, them no. Can me say them no, them no, them no, them no. Everybody I say, yeah, una de. If you guess, yeah, una de. I just start she man, yeah, una de. TJ is a body dance, yeah, una de. All the beautiful girls, the body dancer. TJ is a one of scatter the dancer. Why am I people I say make una run come? From Nigeria to London, make una non-stop. 1 million for me wrist, yeah. 2 million for me wrist, yeah. Oh my God, my shoe na Gucci. From head to toe, they call me Gucci. I say them no, them no, them no, them no. Can me say them no, them no, them no, them no. When we step in the club, we be staunch. The girls they call us, we be staunch. We pumping bottles, we be staunch. Everybody them a shout, we be staunch. I say them no, them no, them no, them no. Can me say them no, them no, them no, them no. Libi dan dan di dan dan. Libi dan dan di dan dan. Libi dan dan di dan dan. Libi dan dan di police. I know be gentleman in London. I know be gentleman in America. I know be gentleman in Malaysia. Everywhere I go, I said I spend it. 1 million for me wrist, 2 million for me waist. Oh my God, my shoe na Gucci. From head to toe, they call me Gucci. I say them no, them no, them no, them no. Can me say them no, them no, them no, them no. When we step in the club, we be staunch. The girls they call us, we be staunch. We pumping bottles, we be staunch. Everybody them a shout, we be staunch. Waffy them no, them no, them no, them no. Waffy them no, them no, them no, them no. When we step in the club, we be staunch. The girls they call us, we be staunch. We pumping bottles, we be staunch. Everybody them a shout, we be staunch. So we step in the club, we be stanch. The girls they call us, we be stanch. We pumping bottles, we be stanch. Everybody them a shout, we be stanch. I say them know, them know, them know, them know. Come and say them know, them know, them know, them know. You hear me? If you get money, you be stanch. If you don't spend money, you be stanch. That baby, you be stanch. Hey. All the shame out of this stanch, yeah. This like CCJ, you be stanch. So I go, but wait up, better for Fishamata. From far out of this part to the neighbor. Now son, rata, yeah,
www.fashionpolicetv.com